Hello everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. Excuse me, got a little bit throaty. And I've got a beer review of probably what might be, or kind of definitely is, the weirdest beer, well apart from that garlic beer, but the weirdest beer description I think I've ever heard of. I must firstly say thank you to Jimmy Rushworth if you watch the lives. Jimmy Rushworth 92. He's a personal friend of mine, lovely guy, proper beer nerd like myself, and he gave me a couple of beers. And this is the first one I've got for you. It is from Beering. It is a 5% sour, but as you'll see at the bottom there, it's a Beetroot Sour. Obviously, fruited sours are a big thing. Because beetroot's a vegetable technically, isn't it? Vegetable sours? Don't know. I think I've had a carrot sour before, but yeah, I don't know about this. Beering themselves. This is my first ever Beering beer. I don't know if this is the best place to start with Beering, but who knows? The novelty factor is absolutely there for me. Beering, I believe, are up in Yorkshire because I know that they're not a million miles away from Lord's Brewing Company. I don't know if they're actually in Huddersfield themselves, Beering, but I know they're not a million miles away. So, I don't think you should waste any more time. I think we just need to get this open into a glass. I imagine it is just going to be the most pink beer ever, probably giving the Vault City sours a run for their money. But, let's see. I've got my Duval glass here. Jimmy actually gave this to me just before Christmas. He gave it to me in a fantastic beer bar. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Belgian beers. I enjoy a Belgian beer as much as the next person. But there was a pub. There is a pub in Norwich. Boom. Nice smoky can opening. Whoa, and the foam is pink. There's a fantastic bar in Norwich called the Belgian Monk. Oh yeah, look at that. That is pink. And in the Belgian Monk, they specialise in Belgian beers. And we were enjoying a couple of cherry, I think they were cherry sour beers. And he pulled this out of his jacket and gave it to me. So thank you, Jimmy, mate. Well, what have we got then? We've kind of got the beer that I thought we were going to get. Head retention is 0 as with sours normally. It's a beautiful pink colour and the sediment in the bottom is really, really visible. I'm sure the camera's picking that up. It's a beautiful pink colour, hazy beer. Carbonation is going off in there. You can just see the carbonation making its way up to the head. It looks alright. Let's get a nose, see what we get. Wow, it's definitely got... Obviously, it's got beetroot in it, but it's definitely got that big beetroot, earthy root vegetable aroma to it. But there is a kind of spicy sweetness in there as well. I'm going to say like a spicy orange sweetness in there as well. It's not all... When I say vegetable, vegetative... Is that a word, vegetative? Vegetative. It's not like cabbages, you know that smell of cabbage. It's kind of... It's vegetable, but it hasn't got that really earthy... like really earthy thing about it. It smells alright. It actually smells really good. For the beer style that it is. Let's just go in. Cheers, everybody. It's actually pretty good. The sourness, it is a sour, I presume, yeah, it's a beetroot sour. The sourness whacks you in the face. That is one thing I will say, right from the off, right from the get-go. And I think I was right, for me. I think I was right when I said spiced orange. The sourness is there, but it's like a spicy, earthy, peppery orange. And then the beetroot is absolutely there. But in a weird way, with the beetroot, because it is such an earthy taste, isn't it, beetroot? It still remains quite sweet and quite tart. The end is sour. Really sour. Really earthy, beetrooty sour. But I like the way the beetroot doesn't dominate here. The beetroot actually comes in quite late into the beer. You think it's going to dominate from the get-go, but it doesn't. The sourness whacks you straight from the start. There's no denying that at all. But that sourness does have that spiced orange in there for me, which is quite nice. Then the beetroot comes in, but it comes in with a sweetness, like a tart sweetness. And yeah, the sourness at the end is there, and there is the beetroot element to the sourness, but there is a lovely hint of citrus that runs through this beer. And it's making me smile. It's making me smile. I went on Beering's website to have a quick look because I'm really going to start working on giving you the prices of beer, because as we move into this next phase of the world that we live in now, this is January 2023. I really want to start getting the prices nailed for you guys because I think that's really important. So this beer was £3.90 on the Beering website. And if I'm honest, it's £3.90's worth of fun. It's not going to win any awards. Well, it might do in terms of an innovative beer that sounds on paper like it just doesn't work. It absolutely does. All the flavours are balanced, which is lovely, and it's just a great bit of fun from the colour, from the sourness right at the start, and the way the flavours develop. It's just a good bit of fun. Yeah, it's made me smile. Fair play. Let's have a look at the can then. Like I say, my first ever Beering can. Beering Brew. Let's start off with where they're from. They are in Huddersfield. They are Lindley in Huddersfield, wherever that might be. Beer. It's great, isn't it? Here at Beering, we have an unwavering passion for beer since we've been old enough to see over the bar. We are excited by all things beer, and since starting in 2015, our team have striven to innovate and create beers that will continue to excite others. So sit back, crack this open, crack open this can, and join us on our journey into beer. The beer is called It's Your Birthday, and the reason for that is it's a birthday beer for Beering. I don't know when this was brewed. I'm not entirely sure. My mate Jimmy gave it to me, like I say. I don't know when he bought it, when it was available, but hold on, there is a canned... Oh, they actually write it in pen. Look, can and best before. It looks like it was canned on the 9th of December. Fair play. And you know what? If it is a birthday beer, it's just a great bit of fun. Hops are Admiral. I believe Admiral was a British hop. The yeast is an American ale yeast. The malt is acidulated malt, oat malt and marisotto. It's 5%, and the adjuncts are beetroot. Yeah, overall, good bit of fun. I can't really knock it. Does what it says in the tin. For a novelty factor beer, actually, I think the flavours are quite... I think the actual quality's there. For me, I've been quite critical in the past of Vault City. This is far better than a lot of the Vault City beers I tried at Brew London, and in other places as well. It's certainly sour. It's certainly beetroot. 5% you wouldn't notice. Yeah, it's sour. Jeez. And yeah, great bit of fun. How am I going to rate it then? I'm going to give that a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's really good. For what it is, and it's just put a smile on my face. I can't say more than that, really. Thanks very much, guys. Beering, are they just this wacky and wild all the time? Do they just do these weird and wonderful beers? I don't know. John might be able to tell me, but yeah, get in the comments, let me know if you've got any information about Beering. Let me know. Like and subscribe, guys, if you'd be so kind. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.